Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Vickie's Country Home. Camera angle may look a little bit different today. My regular camera is sent in for repairs, so I'm back to my iPhone. Limited in some ways, so you'll just have to bear with me. Today I'm going to make vegetable stock from all the scraps that I've been throwing in my well, not all. I still have some that I'm going to save for beef broth and for beef stock and for some chicken stock. But today is going to be vegetable stock, and I've got a bunch of beautiful vegetable scraps that I'm going to make into something really yummy, nutritious, something I know what's in it and it's on my shelf. So let's get started. All right, I've got my one of my water bath canners here that I'm going to make the stock in because I wanted a big enough pot to do it in, and I won't use aluminum, so the enamelware will work. And what I'm going to do is all these scraps that I've been putting in the freezer for several months, onion skins and tops and ends, garlic, the same onions, garlic skins, tops. I've got green onions. I've got a few carrot peels. Just odds and ends that are scraps that would get thrown away or into the compost pile. But I can make something really good out of these. So this is so simple because I've been doing the work for months. So I'm just going to pour all of these scraps from my freezer into the stock pot. And boy, can you smell all that onion and garlic. And I've got a lot more here. And again, this one's mostly onions and garlic, but I may have a few herbs in here. Anything I think will work for everything, I'll just throw it in the bag. And then I've got some celery that was getting limp and going soft, so that goes in. And then I've got some carrots, and these are still good. They're still firm. They're a little bit soft. But these are organic carrots. And I get big bags of them at Costco, and we don't use them enough to use them up. So they're going to go in the pot. And I've washed them. But I'm not going to do anything else special. I'm just going to chop them up into pieces in the pot. That was a nice seal. These are home dehydrated mushrooms. So I'm going to throw in, maybe a couple of handfuls. You don't need a lot. Again, the dehydrated take up less space and they're very concentrated. So a couple of handfuls will be plenty for this big stock. Now I'm going to throw in, I don't know, maybe 5 small bay leaves. And I don't know, about a teaspoon of black peppercorns. You can use pink, green, white, whatever kind you want, or none. But I like that flavor, so you can add more. It's totally up to your taste. Your stock, you do it your way. And I don't have any fresh parsley because unfortunately the grasshoppers ate it all. So I have my dried parsley, and I'm just going to put in couple of small handfuls. I don't know, maybe a third of a cup. And again, your dried herbs are going to be stronger than fresh. But if you had parsley in your refrigerator that was getting old, or if you're using it and you don't want the stems and such, throw those in the bag in your freezer and they will work beautifully. All right, I'm going to take this over to the stove, fill it full of water, and this is going to cook most of the day. So let me take you over. All right, and again, I'm so thankful I have this pot filler because I don't have to carry water until I'm ready to empty it or drain it. So now I'm just going to fill this pot pretty full. And I'm going to bring it just up to a simmer, and I'm going to leave it at a simmer because I don't really want it boiling. I want it to go slow and pull out all the flavor and nutrients that I can out of all of these beautiful vegetable scraps. Getting gold from trash. I love it. All right, this has been simmering. Oh, it's a little over 9 hours. If it were some kind of meat, I would probably let it go a lot longer. But because it's vegetables, I'm not worried about it. But look at that beautiful rich color. I don't mind it being dark. In fact, I like it, even if it's a vegetable stock. So now I've just got a strainer lined with cheesecloth, and I'm going to strain this out so I get all of the pieces of vegetable out. Now, because this is a low acid food, this has to be pressure canned. So I'm going to be canning it at my altitude at 15 pounds of pressure for 35 minutes. I'm going to do a mixture of quarts and pints because of how I use it. But I'm just going to do it in one canner load so that I can get it done. It's been a long day. So I'm going to go ahead, do a mixed load, pints and quarts. I believe pints are 30 minutes and quarts are 35 minutes. So it's not a huge difference. So I'm going to get this all strained and I'm going to get it in my jars. I don't think I'm going to show you the canning, only because I have so many videos on canning. It's the same process. It is a pressure canner. You do need to adjust for your altitude. And again, mine is high altitude, so it's 15 pounds of pressure. You're going to put these into hot jars, into a hot canner. Then you're going to close it up and bring it up to the point where it starts venting, and you're going to vent a steady stream of steam for 10 full minutes. And at that point, you will put your weight on and wait until it gets up to your pressure. And once it gets to your pressure, then you will start timing the processing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, and I'll post pictures of how this looks when it's all finished. I ended up with 4 quarts, 16 pints, 3 half pints, and 1 4-ounce jar, pretty much for free. Thank you for watching Vickie's Country Home. I hope you learned something. Please subscribe, like, and share. And God bless, and we will talk again soon.